Peace everyone. I wanted to do a quick video or a series of videos to show people some of the essentials that I have in my kitchen. I get a lot of questions about how to transition to a plant-based lifestyle. I also get a lot of questions about what to buy to stock a kitchen, because a lot of issues that people have when they want to transition into healthier eating is that they don't have the proper ingredients in their kitchen, or they just don't know what to buy when they go to the grocery store. So I wanted to give you a sneak peek into some of the essentials I have in my kitchen and kind of break down what they are. And what I do want to do is start with my grains. And with my grains, I have beans, I have rice, and I have pasta. So I do want to start by showing you some dry beans. Dry beans are an essential component in my kitchen, and they should be in yours as well. And what I have here as examples are black beans, and then I have garbanzo beans or chickpeas. I also have navy beans, I have black eyed peas, I have a variety of different beans and dried peas in my kitchen, but these are definitely essential things that I always need. In addition to that, I have lentils. So lentils are like in the same family as beans. With lentils, they're a lot easier to cook than dry beans, because with dry beans you do have to soak them and they do take quite a bit of time to cook. Lentils, you do not have to soak them, and they do cook a lot quicker. These lentils here, this is a lentil trio. So this is red lentils, green lentils, and black lentils. My favorite lentils are red lentils, but I do sometimes buy the trio, especially when I can get it in a bag this large. I did get this in bulk from Costco. The next item that I have is quinoa. I use quinoa a lot in dishes that require rice. So when I don't want to use rice, I'll use quinoa. This particular quinoa I also got in bulk, and I got it from Costco. This is white quinoa. My preference is usually red quinoa or black, but again, I was able to get a good deal on this and I got it in bulk, so I got the organic white quinoa. Like I said, I use this in recipes that call for rice when I don't want to use rice. But when I do want to use rice, I use wild rice. Now this right here is a wild rice blend, but generally I'll use 100% wild rice. I just don't have any with me right now to show to you. The wild rice blend is a mix of wild rice, basmati rice, and brown rice. Like I said, my preference is definitely wild rice, but when I don't have it, sometimes I'll use this mix right here, or I will use my other favorite, which is black rice. I have a little bit of it here. In addition to the black rice, I'll use pink rice or red rice. So the reason I'm showing you each different kind of rice is because I want you to know that you don't have to buy white rice when you go to the store and you need a rice product. There are other options out there. When it comes down to pasta, there are a lot of different pasta options, and so I try not to use regular wheat pasta. So the pasta that I use the most is brown rice pasta. This particular one I got from Wegmans, and it's brown rice elbow noodles. You can get fettuccine, you can get spaghetti. It comes in all different kinds of noodles, but it's made from brown rice. Also, my other favorite is red lentil pasta, and this is made from red lentils. Like I said, my favorite lentil is the red lentil, so this I use a lot as well. It takes a little extra time to cook red lentil pasta, so when you do cook it, just keep in mind it takes a little longer for it to get al dente, but this is a really good alternative to wheat pasta. And then finally, and this is one of my favorites, is buckwheat pasta. Now, or buckwheat noodles. Now, buckwheat noodles are very different. You can't always use them in recipes that you would generally use regular wheat pasta. Buckwheat noodles are used in a lot of Asian dishes. I use it a lot when I cook with coconut milk, when I make coconut milk Asian sauces. Buckwheat noodles are wonderful to use. These particular noodles are 100% buckwheat. A lot of buckwheat noodles that are on the market are not 100%. A lot of them are mixed with yam flour, which is fine as well. But my preference is always 100% buckwheat. These particular noodles, I've seen them in a lot of different grocery stores, but I got these from Wegmans. And like I said, I do love them. They cook up really quickly. Sometimes I make a sauce and I can just throw the noodles in the sauce and let the noodles sit there. And while they sit in that hot sauce, they'll cook. So these are my favorite noodles, and the beans and the lentils and the rice that I use. Keep in mind, you don't have to buy white rice. You don't have to buy your regular wheat pasta. You have options here, and I just wanted to show you a couple of those options. And then I'm going to move on and talk about the nuts and the seeds that I use in my kitchen.